Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
America, even in the military, folks are worried that this is something that they need to address within the military. And we just did a story about how the Navy is underprepared right now, but they're spending a heck of a lot of time on this. What do you think about that?
It's absolutely absurd because nobody really wants to get the real history of it. America was not founded on racism. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, there was slavery going on, but slavery itself was not initially a racist thing. It never was about race initially. So to sit there and take it like America was founded on racism is a complete lie. Yeah, there was slavery going on, but slavery was going on in all the world. It never was a race thing. So why are we making it a race thing now?
You heard what he said, y'all. This one is working hard for the butter biscuits. Boy, I tell you what, coons are a dime a dozen. They really are. Let's get into this story. Just look at this title, y'all. The title alone is a contradiction, for real. Fox News guests. American slavery was not a racist thing, even though only Blacks were enslaved. I mean, the title contradicts itself. Okay, but these are the only kind of Black people that can go on TV in America. See, if you sound like me, they're not going to put you nowhere near a television. They're not going to interview you for nothing. But if you're like this dude, you'll get invites everywhere because you sound just like them. So, yeah, they'll keep him busy for a while, but once they get finished using him up, he'll be discarded just like all the ones ahead of him. See, they don't realize that you're only in good with these folks for a moment. And once that moment go by, they will act like they don't even know you. But yeah, you'll get propped up for a moment. A Black conservative YouTuber who went viral late last month slamming the critical race theory during a school board meeting. I think some of y'all might have seen that video he was in. Yeah, all animated and everything. Yeah, that was him. Appeared on Fox News this Tuesday and gave a questionable perspective on the history of racism. He gave the white supremacist version of the history. That's what he did. Nobody wants the real history of slavery, Ty Smith said. America was not founded on racism. Okay, all right, Ty. Okay. Smith did acknowledge that slavery was a real thing, but he insisted that it wasn't about racism, despite the fact that all slaves in the United States were Black. Don't get me wrong. There was slavery going on, but slavery itself initially was not a racist thing, he said. It never was about race initially. So to sit there and take it like America was founded on racism is a complete lie. That's really interesting. For him to say this is what I say about people like him. They ignore a lot of things going on in the Black community in order to say the things they do. And see, these type of conservatives, your Candace Owens and now this Ty Smith, and anything that goes wrong in the Black community, it's always Black people's fault in their eyes. To this day, I never heard Candace address those white supremacists out on Twitter that called her baby a monkey. She stayed awfully silent. But I promise you, if those were Black people that called her baby a monkey, she would still be dragging it and bringing it up now. But this is what they do. And if there's a police shooting or if there's something that's gone wrong, y'all remember Kevin Martin, right? Kevin Martin of Philando Castile was responsible for his own death. That's the kind of stuff these folks do. So any heinous thing that happens in the Black community, it's always the community's fault. It's your fault. They never put the blame where it really should be going. They don't do that. That's why they survive for the moment. They will. But as soon as you do one thing they don't like, one thing, they're going to kick you to the curb. Okay. It was never about race initially. So to sit there and take it like America was founded on racism is a complete lie. Yeah, there was slavery going on, but slavery was going on all over the world. That doesn't make it right. It don't make it right. You can't minimize something like that, something that went on for centuries. Get the hell out of here. This dude is disingenuous. It never was a race thing, so why are we making a race thing now? You are making it a race thing by being on Fox News and talking the way that you are. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. So, ladies and gentlemen, just know, I guess they're going to pull these biscuit eaters out of the woodwork over these next few years because, see, things in America are changing. They can't get this country back to the way it was post CV. They can't get it back. And so I guess they got so much time on their hands, they can pull this guy out of their behind and interview him. All right. But like I said, he's making a point and contradicting his point at the same time. Okay. So there's a lot of lessons to be learned. You may claim you know history and you know this and this ain't about racism and that ain't about racism. There's not a day that goes by where there's not something racist happening in America. There's no such day. Okay. Maybe prior to these folks showing up on the land, but now, okay. People can go back to 1492 and show you racism. All right. And Black people, by chance, were not pulled randomly to be the slaves. Go back and look at what the Catholic Church said that kicked off slavery. If you don't think it was about race, because that's where it initially started, go look at what they said. You may think you know history. I bet you I know it a hell of a lot better than you, Ty. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.